es hashabbos dayenu. Ilu natan lanu, ilu natan lanu, es hashabbos natan lanu dayenu. Dayenu, 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 dayenu. If he had led us into the land of Israel and had not built the temple, it would have been enough. Ilu natan lanu es haTorah dayenu. Ilu natan lanu es haTorah v'lo hifbisanu le'eretz Yisrael dayenu. Dayenu, 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 dayenu. Pesach matzah v'maror. The paschal lamb, which our ancestors ate during the existence of the temple. For what reason was it eaten? Because the omnipresent, blessed be he, passed over the houses of our ancestors in Egypt. As it is said, ye shall say, it is a sacrifice of the Passover unto the Lord, who passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt, when he smote Egyptians and spared our houses, and the people bowed themselves and worshipped. The unleavened bread which we now eat, what does it mean? It is eaten because the dough of our ancestors had not time to become leavened before the Supreme King of Kings, the most holy, blessed be he, revealed himself unto them and redeemed them. As it is said, they baked unleavened cakes of the dough which they had brought forth out of Egypt, for it was not leavened, because they were thrust out of Egypt and could not tarry, neither had they made any provisions for themselves. Maror zeh she'anu ochlim. This bitter herb which we eat, what does it mean? It is eaten because the Egyptians embittered the lives of our ancestors in Egypt. As it is said, they embittered their lives with hard bondage, in mortar and brick, and in all manner of labor in the field. All their labor was imposed upon them with rigor. In every generation, the whole dor vador, each individual is bound to regard himself as if he had gone personally forth from Egypt. As it is said, and thou shalt relate to thy son on that day, saying, this is on account of what the Eternal did for me when I went forth from Egypt. Thus it was not our ancestors alone whom the most holy, blessed be he, then redeemed, but us also did he redeem with them, as it is said, and he brought us forth from thence, in order to bring us in, that he might give us the land which he swore unto our ancestors. Therefore we are bound to thank, praise, laud, glorify, extol, honor, bless, exalt, and reverence him who performed for our fathers and for us all these miracles. He brought us from slavery to freedom, from sorrow to joy, from mourning to festivity, and from servitude to redemption. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Abdei Adonai. Hallelujah es Shem Adonai. Yehi Shem Adonai Mevarach me'ata v'ad olam. Hallelujah, 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 Abdei Adonai. Hallelujah, 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 es Shem Adonai. Yehi Shem Adonai Mevarach me'ata v'ad olam. ממזרח שמש עד מזרחו מחולו שם אדוני רם על כל גויים אדוני אל השמיים כבודו מקדנוי אלוהינו המגביה לשבת המשפיל לראות בשמיים ובארץ מקימי נאפתל מאפשוס יוריד אביון להושיבי עם נדים עמו מושיבי הכרס הבית אס הבנים שמחה הללויה ההורים תרקדו כלים כבוד כבני ציון מלפני אדון הולי אורץ מלפני אלוהי יעקב הרפכי יצור אגנים מים הרמי שולי רמקים ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר גאלנו וגאל אס אבותינו ממצרים והוגיענו ללילה הזה לכל בו מצה ומרור בין אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו והגיענו למועדים ולרגלים אחרים הבאים לקבצנו לשלום שמחים ובנאים עירך וששים בעבודתך. Apologize, I can't read it so well anymore. Blessed art thou, O eternal, O God, King of the universe, who hath redeemed us and our ancestors from Egypt, and hath brought us to the enjoyment of this night, to eat unleavened bread and bitter herbs. Thou, O eternal, O God, and God of our ancestors, mayest thou bring us to enjoy in peace other solemn feasts and sacred seasons which approach us, that we may rejoice in the building of thy city and exult in thy holy service, that we may there eat of the sacrifices and of the holy paschal offerings, whose blood shall be sprinkled upon the side of thine altar, for thine acceptance. Then shall we, with a new hymn, give thanks to thee for our deliverance and for the redemption of our souls. Blessed art thou, O Israel, who hath redeemed Israel. Blessed art thou, O Lord, O God, who creates the fruit of the vine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen. Blessed art thou, O eternal, O God, King of the universe, who hast sacrificed us with thy commandments and commanded us to wash the hands. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvosav v'tzivanu al netilas hayadayim. Blessed art thou, O eternal, O God, King of the universe, who bringest forth bread from the earth. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Blessed art thou, O eternal, O God, King of the universe, who hast sanctified us with thy commandments and commanded us to eat unleavened bread. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvosav v'tzivanu al achilas matzah. Blessed art thou, O eternal, O God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us with thy commandments and commanded us to eat bitter herbs. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvosav v'tzivanu al achilas maror. Thus did Hillel during the existence of the Holy Temple. He took unleavened bread and bitter herbs and ate them together in order to perform the law. With unleavened bread and bitter herbs shall eat it. We are up to the festive meal. Thank you all for joining with me on this Pesach 2021.